Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. June 29th is going down, y'all. Show up and show out, man. City of Houston, Pearl in Texas, lavish cuts. We're going to have a great time. 100 black men strong, serving the community. Free haircuts, free food, um, free mommy makeovers. LDBC is going to be there. Black Fight fans going to be there. Blue Blood's going to be there. And who else? Check in so I can start announcing y'all names, man. If you coming in, subscribers, put in the comment section you coming. I want to shout you out, man. And make sure you bring a cart full. We're going to have a great time, man. Somebody bring the dominoes. Anyways, I want to talk about Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua says he's keeping his trainer. Now, if you followed me for some time, I don't know how often I talk about it, but I often talk about the cadence of fighters, right? And you often see it in dance moves. Obviously, they say um, black people dance the best. Black people are the best athletes, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Anything have to do with any physical activity, right? Pun intended, read between the lines. Black people are the best at it, right? And with that being said, I think Anthony Joshua, if he's not going to fire his trainer, I've said this many times that if the greatest Mexican trainer and the greatest black trainer trained a fighter, I think it would be a hell of a tandem. You know what I mean? I've talked about that before. They have different styles. They defense is like even opposite. You know, black fighters a little bit more slippier, parry with the counter. Mexicans typically counter. I mean, typically catch with pressure. You understand what I'm saying? Similar to like a Brandon Rios type. Even Mikey Garcia against Earl Spence, he was absorbing a lot of Earl Spence stuff, and even when he was catching a whole lot of stuff, it actually bothered him. But I think Anthony Joshua needs to come to America, bring his team over to America. He needs to soak up the American culture. He needs to submerge himself into American media. He looked kind of lost. Uh, uh, I think that I think it's a mistake that he fight Andy Ruiz. I have Andy Ruiz again the favorite going into this fight in the rematch. I think it's Shane Mosley, Vernon Forrest, Mayorga, Roy Jones, Antonio Tarver. It's just a bad matchup, and Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson, just a bad matchup. And I just think that uh, he should come over to America and find his way. Um, I think he'll always have that market because he lives there. If he has his own promotional company, AJ Boxing, he can he can he can he can hide the fact that he's fighting in America by putting on shows in the UK and showing up and showing out. Uh, Anthony Joshua has to be way more accessible to American media, and uh, they've tried to do it that way. They tried to do it the Eddie Hearn his own way, and it failed. Right now, they need to do it how Americans do it. Um, and we'll see. So I think he needs to add to his camp if he's not going to fire Rob McCracken. And I think it's a mistake that he go into Ruiz fight back to back. It's like in basketball, right? Um, yeah, you lose. It may be a style matchup, but you're not going to see that. You're not going to see them again for another month, 3 weeks, 2 months. You don't know, but it's not going to be back to back typically in an NBA season, right? Sometimes you have those home and homes, but it's pretty rare. More often than not, it's rare. It happens though, right? And it gives you time to gain confidence. It gives you time to merge together as a team. And I think him going to fight a Lucas Brown, Paul Allen, some of them Allens and them Browns, and I mean, I get them confused, but maybe a Shannon Briggs type fight. You definitely can trick the UK fans and bring Shannon Briggs over there. You know what I mean, and him fighting Anthony Joshua or something like that, and then fighting Andy Ruiz. I don't know that to be true, but we'll see. But I think if he fights someone next, he loses his ability for the rematch clause. So, but anyways, man, barbershop conversations is just what I believe. Tap in. If you come into Houston for the community give back, let me know. Monday when I get back from Vegas, I'll start putting I'll start posting exact things what we may need. I'm gonna call the barbershop sometime this week and see what we need. But expect to be live. The DJ's hired, the barbers are hired, the ladies are hired. I actually need a nail tech. If anybody knows a nail tech, maybe 2 nail techs down in Houston area that can work for 3 hours, let me know. Obviously, I would love for it to be a black woman. Um, uh, um, Second, a Latino woman. You know what I mean? And third, we can do others. But I think it's just important that we be the examples for the example. And so anywho, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free to subscribe. I got my goat t-shirt on. Got my goat t-shirt on. I'm the greatest of all time at this. See how some of y'all laughed at that? That's how I laughed at Teofimo Lopez when he said. Anyways, man, I'm gonna do a video on that tonight. I'll holla. Peace.